Thank you. Okay, so next up, we have Lucy and Matt to talk about Kestrix. This is the decarbonisation of building emissions, critical these days for climate change.
Thank you so much. Okay, can everyone see my screen just to make sure?
Yes, it's perfect.
Great. Okay, then we'll kick it off. Hi, everyone. We are Kestrix, and we're automating energy surveys to scale building retrofit. So is your house cold, and are your energy bills skyrocketing? If the answer is yes to either of these questions, I'm not surprised. At the moment, 10% of global CO2 emissions come from heating and cooling the buildings that we live, work, and play in. With 80% of the buildings that will exist in 2050 already standing, we need to retrofit our building stock at speed and at scale. Now, the problem is that we're not retrofitting fast enough. To reach net zero by 2050, we need to retrofit 90 million homes every single year. Right now, we're doing just 25% of that. Why is this? Well, retrofit planners, part of the problem, are using slow manual in-person surveys to collect poor data. Our answer to this problem is Kestrix. Kestrix is a SaaS platform taking the guesswork out of retrofit planning and progress reporting, so retrofits can happen 2 times as fast. How do we do this? Well, first, we're deploying drones to collect heat loss data at scale. Next, we're building AI models to extract building energy performance insights from our images. Third, we're bundling it all up into a SaaS platform to enable faster, more accurate retrofit planning and reporting for retrofit planners at the portfolio level.
So Kestrix acquires data using thermal imaging cameras carried by drone. We're acquiring imagery upfront regularly, enabling clients to get up-to-date reports instantly. Think of it like the Google Maps of heat loss behind this platform. Today, expert thermographers are required to interpret thermal images, though. We're training AI models to automatically interpret and report on this data. So at scale, we can survey a property in less than a minute versus 2 to 3 hours of in-person time. So I'm Matt Goodridge. I'm a technical co-founder. I have 20 years of high-tech leadership experience. I was a PM at Google for 10 years and grew up with my parents renovating homes around me. So I've got a really good knowledge of building fabric and energy systems. And I've got a master's in engineering computer science with a specialism in computer vision.
And I'm Lucy. I'm leading up the commercial sides of this business. I've got a background in commercializing sustainability products. Most recently was an early employee at Plan A, early carbon accounting company. I'm a 2-time founder. I've also got degrees in sustainability and urban development. So retrofit represents a huge financial opportunity. We're looking at a TAM of around $133 billion with annual revenues of about $650 million. Right now, we have our first pilot set up with retrofit contractor United Living, but we're looking to grow vertically and horizontally from here. So today, we're asking you for participation in our $700K pre-seed round, which is closing in June 2023. With the money, we're looking forward to hiring specialized ML and computer vision engineers and to building a widely testable MVP. We are going to get retrofit in 2023 with Kestrix, and we really hope you guys are ready to join us. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucy and Matt. I love how you got some recruitment questions in there. Always growing. Fantastic. I think Jürgen's come in with another question here about whether it's B2B, B2C. Who's paying for this Kestrix service at the moment?
So the main customers that we're looking at are retrofit planners. So that's really anyone managing the retrofit strategy for a large portfolio of residential properties. So our first customer is actually a contractor. So with this pilot, basically the contractor is the one who is scoping the retrofit. So they're responsible for doing things like pricing the project, which is something that you could use our data to do, as well as planning it. But we also sell directly to housing associations or private portfolio landlords. And yeah, I mean, we're looking into the commercial side of things too, but starting with residential. So that's it.
And this is always retrofit rather than getting involved with new build.
Indeed, yeah.
Fabulous. Okay, what's your current pricing for a 200 square meters home? I think you've got a customer here.
Very specific. So the pricing is going to depend entirely on the number of units that we're covering, because technically the service that we're replacing is really someone coming in with a clipboard and doing an assessment. So for a semi-detached home of 90 square meters, an assessment's going to be between 2 and 3, or more like 150 and 250 pounds. And we're looking to bring this way, way, way down into the kind of single digits, depending on where we're operating.
And then also, I suppose, going to councils, because they're going to have an ESG mandate and reasons to push forward. Dan has come with a question. Do you own the drones, or are you using third-party providers?
So I can take this one. Yeah, so I think for the first year or so, we're going to use third-party providers. That enables us to make sure get the right skills of drone pilots, and also the right equipment. I think as we scale and we need to start, being very specific about how we execute those mapping missions, then we're probably going to bring that in-house.
Fantastic. We should put you in touch with Appian, who are a previous Ziegler Demo Day.
Yes, I know the CEO of Appian. He and I worked together at Google, so we'll be in touch with them. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Lucy and Matt. Okay, next up we have